some of the new.
Think you're ready to try out Overwatch 2? Well, don't. At least not before watching this video. One of the biggest releases this October is the launch of Overwatch 2. And while the core gameplay is still a lot similar to the original, a lot has changed. Of course, you'll still get that huge blast of dopamine as you control all 35 heroes, watch their charm burst through in every scene, and handle high-grade weapons, which are one of the many joys of battle. However, you'll be shocked to discover that there has been a major switch-up from the traditional 6v6 team format to a newer 5v5 format. Well, what other surprises are there in Overwatch 2? Stick around to find out. New 5v5 team play. Imagine being the 6th best Overwatch team member among your friends, and now you have to witness the horror of being kicked out. That's exactly how many people feel about the new team composition on Overwatch 2. First, let's point out that this shooter game now has 2 support, 2 damage, and just a tank character. This is something new and different from what we're used to in tactical games. And that's a thrilling breath of fresh air that sets the game apart from the prequel. There's no time to slack around in Overwatch 2 as this is a true test of your skill, with more aggressive play and one-on-one fights so much better here. However, the stun abilities have been reduced a whole lot, and the result is a better flow which we have to accept, even though our awesome heroes like Cassidy have been reworked and don't have their trusty flashbang anymore. Meanwhile, the biggest change you'll have to get used to is that Overwatch 2 won't feel as team-centric as before. All that magic has been lost with a huge shift from 6-player teams to 5-player teams. This means it will be a lot rarer to see perfectly timed ultimate combos, as they'll feel more like deathmatch sets than long tactical battles. Do you think changing the team composition is enough to ruin this game for you? Well, you think about this. We have some good news for you. Free to play. That's right, we're not having Overwatch 2 released at a fixed retail price. Instead, it will be completely free to play, and you can have access to most of its contents. Well, there'll inevitably be some incredibly rare premium cosmetics that will cost a few more bucks, but they are items you can definitely do without. This game also comes with new maps, modes, and heroes that are enough to get you hooked on Overwatch 2 for as long as possible. Apart from being free to play, this Overwatch sequel also has the early access tag, which means that you should expect periodic updates to the game over time. On the flip side, early access means no PvE at launch when Overwatch 2 was announced in 2019 at BlizzCon.
Why is Null Sector attacking now?
Interestingly, the launch was a cinematic trailer showing the story with extensive PvE footage, especially with mentions of different hero missions and player co-op. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, and we hope they roll this out in 2023 as planned. Kiriko can teleport. You can have a huge sigh of relief as we finally get some much needed new heroes in Overwatch 2. No one hates the idea of new heroes, and it gets even better when they come with super abilities that will add so much to your overall gameplay. With this sequel, we'll be having 3 new heroes. First, let's talk about Kiriko. She is an amazing teleporting ability, which is only a little better than the Ofuda she uses to heal allies. And that's not all. She has Suzu to give temporary invulnerability to allies, can also climb walls, summon a fox spirit, and throw kunai. You'll also love to check out the new tank Junker Queen that can grant temporary health to all allies using commanding Shao. Enemies would also have to look out so they can avoid damaging injuries from a slice with her axe. Her shotgun is also as deadly. So our answer to the ultimate question is a resounding yes. Overwatch 2 is worth a try if you don't mind some major changes to the team gameplay and would love to explore the new cool abilities of our heroes. However, we'd love to know what you think. Would you play this game? Feel free to let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, we'll appreciate a thumbs up and hit that notification button so you never miss the latest in the gaming world. GG's.